Welcome back to Studio Chatter. The Mint Facial Bar opened up just a few months ago on Main Street, and it's as cute as its name. Let's welcome the founder, Addison Contreras, and manager, Caitlin Spencer, to the table. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. This will be a great segment. I can feel it already.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We're excited. We're excited to be here. Thanks for having us.
So tell us how you got started.
I graduated high school and went to aesthetic school. My original plan was to go to nursing school like Caitlin. But I didn't. I went to aesthetic school. I was 16 years old and then ended up graduating aesthetic school when I was 17. I got my first job at a med spa and I got to work alongside a dermatologist, which was wonderful. I just grew so much and I learned so many things, and then had a few other jobs after that. And after we had our daughter, she was a month old, and we were like, what are we doing? We want to open a business. What do we do? And my husband was like, you're good at this. Like, do what you're passionate about, and we'll see how it goes. And so I wanted to bring change to the aesthetics industry, because the aesthetics industry was always very like, you come in, you choose from a menu. It's either super crazy corrective or this super fluffy foo-foo facial that's really not going to do much. But you go in and you have this experience and you don't learn a lot about your skin. You were just going in and getting a treatment simply to get a treatment. There was no prioritizing skin health. No one was talking about the dangers of skin cancer or aging gracefully, or the difference between a regular cosmetic product versus a cosmeceutical and the benefits surrounding it. So I wanted to be able to create a way for people to prioritize their skin health and also get treatments that, or come in and have an experience where they were also leaving more educated than when they came in our doors. So at the Mint Facial Bar, you'll come in, you'll get a full skin imaging. It tells you all there is to know about your skin, and then from there you go back and you create this custom tailored facial based upon what we see in your skin imaging and what your skin needs.
Wow, that is awesome.
So that was kind of the philosophy behind the open concept, was we can allow people to come in. It makes it this everyday experience, like getting a pedicure, right? You can come in with your girlfriends, you can come on your own. It can be a quick thing, it can be a long thing, whatever it is that you need. But you're getting exactly what you want, and it makes it practical for everyone.
So when you said that open experience, does that mean you're not like in a little room?
Nope. So we have treatment rooms. So we offer everything, right? Our custom treatment is designed. It's flat rate. So it's $95. You'll never pay more than that for anything you do. Whether you do a chemical peel or microneedling, whether you stack the two, it's just that flat rate. And the reason for that is to allow people, again, for people that have never had anything done, to come in, learn about their skin, start somewhere. Or people that have already done corrective things and they want to just come in and do their monthly skin health routine, they can come in and just take care of their skin. But then we also have our treatment rooms. So our custom treatment, our facial workouts happen out at the bar, and then we have our treatment rooms, and that's where lovely Caitlin comes in.
That's where I come in. Yes.
Oh. Caitlin,
Ooh, I love this concept.
What do you do?
Okay, so I am a nurse. I went to school for nursing and then got into the injection side of it. So I do Botox, filler, any of that. And then with our treatment rooms, we also have a laser. So our laser will do laser hair removal. It does IPL, intense pulsated light.
Yes, intense pulse light.
Yes.
So what does that do?
So that's going to lift your pigment and your sub damage up to the surface of your skin, and then it sloughs off, leaving you.
And we can also correct reds with it. So it corrects reds and browns. So browns, it goes in and it targets that pigment, blasts it into a million tiny little particles. It comes up. It looks kind of like a coffee ground on your face and just sloughs off.
Okay, and what's the name of this?
An IPL.
IPL.
Okay.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
So my sister, this is a funny story. She has, when she's in the sun for a long time, you know how people get freckles? She gets a dark area right here that looks like a mustache.
Yes.
Like she has a dirty mustache.
That's a little different. We actually don't treat that with an IPL. We treat that a little bit differently. Typically, we like to jump into like prescription hydroquinones to help shut off the melanocytes. So what that's called is melasma. And melasma is actually hormonally triggered. So if you ever heard the term pregnancy mask,
Yes.
that's pregnancy mask. And so it's hormonally triggered, but or hormonally driven, but it has triggers like the sun and heat, so they can flare it up. But it's something that we typically treat a little bit different because IPL is heat. So if we hit it with heat, it can make it worse. Back in the day when IPLs first came out, they were like look at this cool device, we can treat melasma. So they went blasting everybody that had melasma, but then found it comes back a few months later with vengeance.
Oh no.
So now, so we treat it a little bit differently. So you can do an IPL if you have melasma. We like to turn off those melanocytes first, though, by using like a prescription hydroquinone. So there's some ways around it, but that's what that.
Or a
what the
really
mustache
bad
is.
prank, I could tell her what to go do.
Yeah. If you didn't like her, if you had like a terrible sister-in-law, you could be like,
No, I
hey.
love her. No, it's my real sister. I love her.
Oh,
but
yes,
We,
no.
we tease her, so it would ruin our ability to tease her mustache.
It
But
would.
go ahead, keep going.
And then the other laser we offer is radio frequency with microneedling. So just very intense microneedling. It's going to get down deeper into the other skin layers, and it's going to lift, tone, and tighten your skin from the inside out. And it's incredible.
So how long does that last when you do microneedling?
So this one with the laser, typically we want you to do it in a series of 3. So you'll do like 3 treatments 1 month apart. And then what it's doing is it's stimulating collagen and elastin to go in and just kind of help lift and tighten your skin back up and give you that more youthful appearance again. So, and then you kind of just like maintain after that. So every year you'd come in and maybe do 1 or 2 sessions.
Okay, and so are you saying do the laser and the microneedling together?
So it's combined. It's radio frequency, the heat, and then microneedling.
Okay.
So combo treatment. It's kind of our most intense.
It's like the fountain of youth and treatment.
Yes, we have some really good before and
For
afters
people
for
who
that.
go do Botox, what would you tell them?
So
You're
Botox
protecting
is
your investment with Botox.
Yes, absolutely. So Botox is going to target those wrinkles, and there's just nothing like it out there. I love Botox. I feel like it's the magical drug.
If you get good. We've had discussions with this before.
Where somebody's eye is like this, and the other eye is like asleep.
It's a little scary.
Yes, well, I'll take good care of you for sure.
Do you feel like your clientele is getting younger and younger though? Like my 12-year-old is obsessed with like their skin routine.
Skincare.
Skincare. Like their whole, I mean they will
Really?
Oh,
It
yes.
is mine too. My
They
13-year-old.
get on
she's got a
FaceTime
whole-
all at night, and they're all going through their skincare, and they're doing their routine, and then
awesome.
yes, and they want to go to all of the stores to get their
product.
their product, but some of the product that they want to purchase is not medical grade.
Yeah.
So what would you recommend?
And that's the thing that I think is so hard for consumers, and especially women. Like we feel so overwhelmed. Men, they most times just
They
slap.
use soap.
Yeah,
Like a bar of soap.
And that it's great.
Same soap that they put on their head.
It just runs down their face.
Yes.
I washed it when I rinsed out my hair. Yeah, no, and that's the thing is it becomes overwhelming, and I tell people this all the time. You can never go wrong if you're going to a reputable med spa, somewhere where you have to get your product through a physician. The reason being is, like I said earlier, it's a cosmeceutical, not just a cosmetic. So it's a pharmaceutical and cosmetic mesh into one. So you're going to have higher percentages of the active ingredients. You're not going to have junk. There is some skincare lines out there that actually make me kind of scared. And these younger generations of girls are like, it's a fad. But they're products that have 20% salicylic acid. That is a professional grade peel, and nobody should be using that at home. And it's scary. So you do have to watch what your kids are using on their skin because you just never know.
I love your flat rate. I'm like, I will take all of their hands and take them in, and let's go on a little tour.
And I tell everyone that, especially with these young girls, like they have such beautiful young skin, and I think it's the whole trendy thing, and it's awesome. Like we want them to be into skin health. I look at my mom's generation, and she's like, I put iodine and baby oil on and tanned on the roof with tinfoil. And I'm like, please no. Yeah. And so, anyways, it's great that this generation is prioritizing their skin health, but I think the biggest thing is educating them on what's really important. The sun is responsible for 90% of all UV damage to the skin and aging. That leaves 10% up to genetics. So a sunscreen is going to be number one, right? And a lot of them aren't wearing a sunscreen, surprisingly, with these big, long regimens. So I say getting on a physical sunscreen, a really nice cleanser, whether they're oily or they're dry, just pick a cleanser accordingly. And then just a moisturizer. And that's really just kind of keep it simple. I think when they're young like that, they don't need to...
But they want to feel like they're in a
Yes.
spa.
Yes, yeah, and that's what's fun.
My daughter does the same. She's like, has all this stuff in this mini fridge. Like she has a mini fridge
I love it.
for her
Yeah.
face care stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
As well as
and
for
I think
drinks.
that's where the fluffy, like the masks and things come in. Be careful with the serums. The serums tend to get us in trouble. But I think, for anyone, I say anyone over the age of 18, they should be using an antioxidant, because an antioxidant really is the gold standard in anti-aging, because it's easier to prevent than it is to correct.
Now tell us where you are
Yeah,
located.
where are you
Yes,
located?
yes.
We have 5 locations.
5 locations, yeah. So our one here in Spanish Fork, though, is 295 North Main.
Okay.
Let's see, Rocky's Tires, I think, is right there. If you guys know where Rocky's Tires is. Yeah, we're like across the parking lot and street, just on the corner.
Awesome.
Cute old building across from J Mart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
Perfect. Easy to find.
Yes.
Oh, you guys, good luck. And this is a great time. Let me put a plug in. I do a lot of chemical pills and microneedling. Fall is the time to go get this now that we're not out in the sun so much.
It's
so
kill season.
book your appointments.
Love
Thanks,
this.
ladies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coming up, let's talk about our yards.